fucking stand is what it is.
Well, hello! SKIDS PODCAST. I got Tim over here saying stupid ass shit. What the fuck was that? Way to start the show for me.
What was that, though? Whoa.
Because
That's
he
different.
fucking said stupid shit, and I was just like, I'm confused now. Anyway, it's Shane Kopke and the other two. Tim Gage. White Lassie.
You're Lassie?
And Kevin McNichols. Anyway, it has been quite the week that we thought we weren't going to do.
Yeah.
Tim.
Oh, yeah, blame me.
Tim. Well, look, first off, I got Thanksgiving wrong. I thought it was this week. But Tim, it's even worse.
You wanted us to record on Thanksgiving.
No,
you're
I
not going to
didn't fucking
Thanksgiving.
say Thanksgiving. I was going to say
Thursday.
No,
Thursday's
you
a
dumb
dumb
shit.
idea.
No, it was never fucking that, you fucking retards, both of you.
2-on-1 is what it sounds like, buddy.
Yeah? Sounds like your Saturday night.
Double
you
team.
done- You were saying you were
homo.
Are we gonna keep doing the fucking background?
knows,
music? Jesus.
But no, when I said it, I said we'd do two shows because we didn't have to work the next day.
No,
On
you
that-
to
you
do two
clarified that like
shows.
after a good. I
No,
don't know,
but that's
15
what I
minutes of
meant.
arguing.
That's exactly
No,
how I
again,
fucking
we're
worded
supposed
it.
to know what you meant.
Yes.
Let's have our viewers at home.
Hey, how about this, dummy? Why would I ever fucking
Dummy.
Why would
Because
I?
you were expecting us to record on Thursday.
No. Why would I ever want to fucking record on Thanksgiving? Because I have a family too, you dumb
I don't
fuck.
think you do, Shane.
I go to my family, for, my parents' house for
I know how
Thanksgiving
much
every year.
They love you and you love them. I just doubt it.
No, that's how it goes. Every
Since
fucking
we have time this week, since I assume none of us work Thursday, should we do 2 episodes? One to put out Christmas week?
Yes, that would be fucking 2 on Wednesday night.
No, you didn't specify that at all.
We do this show every Wednesday
You actually
night.
accentuated the word Thursday.
I didn't accentuate it because
Yeah, it
I
was
just
in
typed
brackets.
it exactly the same
It was
way.
in brackets.
It is in text, in living color. Living color!
No, I did not accentuate Thursday since there's a whole fucking sentence in the bracket, you dumb shit.
Since I assume
are
none of us
retarded.
work on Thursday.
Anyway.
imposing that.
Anyway,
Since we're not working on Thursday.
guess which one's worse though? Which one's worse? Yeah, I wouldn't ask to work Thursday. I know that Thanksgiving is a day that people do with their family, you dumbass.
Hence my
I've
confusion
been
the whole
alive
fucking
long.
time.
Well, you're retarded.
Until you didn't
I'm
specify
sorry that
until-
you're stupid and you can't
Shane,
grasp
I thought you were
concepts.
made in a vat. I didn't know you had a family.
I just don't think he attends. I think
It, look,
tells him,
whatever
"Fuck you, I'm
whatever
not going
happened,
to."
it makes me
I
smarter
hate
than
you
he
him.
people.
hates everyone,
That's what
so
I'm saying.
mean, of course he
Well,
hates
who
his
invited you
family.
anyway? We don't really want you here, Shane. So
I'm fine with that too.
You've
I
hated us
don't
your whole
mind
life.
that.
there's no food for you here.
But what was worse
That's why we
about
kicked
that?
you out.
What was worse about that is Tim does this every fucking time. He's gonna have his kids. He doesn't tell us until the week before, and literally after we've already had like the weekend, so we have no time to do another show
Yeah.
to put out.
And we figured it out with really no trouble.
What we're saying. Look, let's just assume this went through. You would have done it again, you fucking cocksucker.
we would have figured it out because we always
We
have.
no, but we always end up putting out a best of it, and we
4
hate that.
days or 4 episodes out of a year that I'll have my children.
No,
here.
I understand that, but we can figure something out beforehand. That's the whole point.
We did.
But the best part was you not knowing when you would have your kids, because you're like, no, I have them Tuesday, and you didn't find out till like what was it?
No, I knew it.
Almost a
I knew
day-
it. I had picked them up the Tuesday prior to Thanksgiving.
Yes, but you didn't
like
know-
you, I thought
yeah, well-
Thanksgiving was this week as
Yeah,
well.
because it's fucking. It's
The third
I thought it was
Wednesday
the
of-
third.
yeah,
No,
third
third Thursday.
Yeah,
you don't
third
even know what
Thursday.
fucking day it's on.
Yeah. And so for some reason it's not. It's next Thursday, not.
I
this
don't know.
Thursday.
Is it now just at the last week of fucking? Has it always
I
been the
don't
last
know.
week of
it's
fucking
tough to
November?
follow. I just know that I
Yeah.
get food and I like that a lot.
See,
I just know it's always a Thursday.
I don't even eat much on Thanksgiving. I never
I
have.
I- Big
I
out, dude.
stuff myself.
Never have.
on
Make
fucking
some bomb ass
Thanksgiving.
homemade root beer.
Well, that's not true. The only time I will is if my sister ends up making what are those drop cookies?
Was that your vat sister, the one that was?
Are you calling
Made
my
along
sister
with you?
Vat?
Fat?
Yeah, made in a vat.
You're a prick.
Oh, Vat sister. Jesus.
Because he was
My God.
Kevin.
He was a test tube baby grown in a vat.
And you were a butt baby.
So is
grown
your
in an
sister?
asshole.
Is this the vat next door to you that you were, born in?
Kevin, this is going nowhere.
I'm just asking.
No, this what
questions.
you're doing is going.
I can ask
Insulting his whole
questions.
fucking
Nowhere.
family is what you're doing. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry your mother touched you during sex ed at your homeschooling, but
Did you bring a condom?
I'll hit that car. Yeah. She's like, Kevin, now I'll show you how to put it on with my mouth.
Oh God! That movie 43. Is that what it was?
Playing his old hits.
That was so gross.
It's not old hits. This is a new one. I never said
No, it's not.
putting it on with the mouth.
Still,
it's new.
It's a derivative of a previous show.
Derivatives are fine. Doing the exact same one is not fine.
Supposed to come up with
Someone's
something
got a fucking
more.
quarter in tonight. You're wound up there, Shane.
He's
You
wound
just-
up every
just fucking
single
wound up with your
show.
goddamn drum.
I'm not really wound up. It's just I don't get it.
He's always wound
Look,
up.
you're trying to play sides here. It's us against you tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You
Well,
keep,
then
you
I-
keep going over to Kevin like, oh, he's.
I will
talking about
knock
over
you
here. Hey.
both the fuck out. Why are you guys attacking the one guy that carries a gun on the show? It's a dumb move. Why would you guys do that? That's
It'd make for a good episode, is all. You know what I mean? It'd be a final episode.
Final
but
episode
The
of
one
the
that make us
Skits
famous.
Skits
You know?
podcast.
I got
No, as
life
I'm-
insurance. At least my family will get
as-
something
That's what
out
I'm
of it.
saying.
As I'm
Yeah.
doing a new show from like fucking some penitentiary. I don't know what Walla Walla, I guess.
It'd be an institution.
Yeah,
Walla Walla, I
think
think
it-
is
I
the-
think it'd
I think
probably
that's
be
the
Walla
closest.
Walla.
What state? Federal? Is that a federal prison?
Well, I think it's state. No.
I don't
Actually,
know.
no. I actually no. I think Larch is state.
I think that place is going away.
Is
It's
it? Well,
not- it's
okay,
not there
but
anymore.
I mean, still
Oh,
current.
it's
It's
not?
there, but they don't. It's not used anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That place
I didn't know
weird.
that. I
It
didn't
almost
know
seemed like one of those like
It was a resort.
it looked like a catch and release place.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, technically, it's they did that a lot.
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And they did it in a place where like it's super easy to just get out of
Yeah,
there.
you can just disappear real
Yeah.
easy in the woods.
Yeah,
You just
and-
steal someone's mountain bike as they're riding by.
Well, and there was one of those gravel pits like right above the kind of it was like a slope or whatever over there.
Hey, you
So
can't
people
say
would
that.
go and
That is
shoot- people
very,
would shoot-
very rude.
What?
I'm not even
Slope.
saying the word.
People
Oh,
would
don't
shoot?
say that.
What?
You can't say that word.
It's a
Oh wait, you're right. You're right. Trump got
Well,
elected.
they would,
Say it away.
They would fire
What?
gunshots into the.
no.
the-
There was a gravel pit where people would go shooting, and lots of times the prison guards come up in a car and be like, "Hey, you can't shoot this direction because the bullets are hitting out in front of the prison."
Oh wow!
You're like, well,
and-
maybe I'll hit a pedophile.
I've been
Yeah.
stopped at there a couple
Whoops.
times where they've said, "Yeah, we have no problem with you shooting up here. Just make sure you keep your shots in that."
You have to be
direction."
shooting in a certain direction.
They're cool as fuck.
They
up
happened.
there.
That happened to us.
Yeah.
Me and some friends when we were up there shooting.
I remember getting stopped. I was hanging out with Jarrett and driving the Hummer,
Yeah.
and we got stopped by a forest ranger just so he could talk about my Hummer.
Yeah, they.
I'm
I
like,
said,
what
they're-
the fuck?
They're
dude?
super
You're
chill. They
pulling me
don't. They
over?
don't fuck you. I mean, they're excited to see
He
people
pulled
out
over
there.
to ask you for
Yeah.
a Hummer.
No. Actually, technically, Jarrett still owes me a Hummer in the Hummer. We made a deal.
Was that the
Look, and I'm a man of
the Ranger?
of principle.
Is his name
and-
Jarrett?
Huh?
The Ranger?
Yes, it's Jarrett the Ranger. Whatever dumb joke you're trying to make.
You said that he owes you a Hummer in the Hummer.
That's true.
Was his name Jarrett? You just started talking about the guy named Jarrett who owes you a Hummer in a Hummer?
Yes, I said that.
The guy
Yeah.
from Labyrinth.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's Jareth.
the Goblin
Or
King.
that's is it Jareth?
Yeah.
Jareth.
Yeah, Jareth.
Jareth.
I couldn't remember if it's Jareth or Gareth.
Yeah.
But Jareth, yeah. No, anyway, I made a deal with him. He's like, "You'll never buy a Hummer," and I'm like, "You'll owe me a Hummer in the Hummer if I buy one." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever." Something.
They showed me his MP5 today, dude. Well, not in
I-
real
I
life. but
want that.
That thing is so fucking dope.
I do. I want one of those.
Oh
I've got
my
because
God.
I've got
Those
a
are cool.
Yeah.
I've got a Scorpion.
He's
and
got
I
a
like
silencer
that.
on that bitch too.
Nice.
Looks dope, dude.
Suppressor.
Suppressor.
Okay.
Remember, he'll freak out.
No, I technically won't because literally the first patent for suppressor says silencer on it.
Huh.
That's what it says on
was not aware of
GoldenEye 007 for the
Oh yeah,
64.
no, everything on there is fucking
And
dead
every-
on.
It's legit.
Pretty much every
Yeah,
movie
100%.
too.
The
That's what
Clob.
I'm saying.
The Clob.
Yeah, the K-Lob.
It's Clob
I call it the K-Lob.
because you're retarded. We went through this early. Oh wait, before the show.
And then the what's the guns on Call of Duty? The one I always called B. Arthur, the BAR.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bar.
Yeah, I call
Yeah,
it
BAR.
I call her B.
That's a
Arthur.
real
Browning
gun.
automatic rifle.
Yeah.
That's a real gun.
30-06, 20-round detachable box mag.
Yep.
Usually
there was
given
the
to the
Ma
shortest. Usually given to the shortest guy on the fucking team.
But it fucks shit up.
BAR. It's like the biggest gun outside of like the 30 cal fucking water cooled machine gun. But you know,
They had a model of those they had at a paintball arena that I went to.
yeah.
They just put a normal automatic paintball gun in it, but it was literally
Dude, I remember watching airsoft. There's
it's badass.
there used to be this I think the game still goes on down in California, but it's called Operation Lionclaw. And what it is it's two of the guys that were actually in Mogadishu during the Black Hawk Down thing.
Somalia.
Yeah, it is Somalia. Thank you.
I didn't know. Thank you.
History professor.
You're welcome. I don't know. Some people don't know what that was.
Nobody asked you, Kevin. But anyway, no, they actually had two of the guys leading it.
Oh, that's cool.
So one of the guys led one side, one of the guys led the other side. I think one of the guys was a commander of the Humvees team.
Really?
And the other guy was a commander of like some Rangers or some shit like that.
Is that the guy that Tom Sizemore played?
It might have
Where
been.
he was like getting shy, he just doesn't care about hiding or
But he's
taking
dead.
cover. That guy died?
Sizemore died?
Sizemore did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the real guy though that he was playing. Was
Wait,
that-
Tom
I don't know.
Sizemore's
It-
dead?
actually, yeah, he's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I think
that.
he died last year.
Look, if this comes back as not, then we are living in that thing we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
remember,
fucked.
Billy West was dead, and
He
now
was
he's not.
fucking dead.
So,
Yeah, 2023.
okay, they would have been fucked up. No, he's still alive. He's doing great.
I know he was
Yeah,
a
no
terrible
shit.
addict. He was on that show.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
what he basically died from what I hear. But no, those guys led this game called Operation Lionclaw, and there was a guy that had built an Argo Cat into a little tank. Do you know what an Argo Cat is?
No.
It's one of those like 6x6s that you can put tank treads on, and they float.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're like little personal like off-road vehicles that you can actually take into the water, and it'll fucking
Nice.
float around like a boat.
Uh-huh.
But they took that and they made it look like a little armored tank, and they put a fucking M134 minigun on it, airsoft M134 minigun, and I don't remember if it was one or two. I think it might have been two M134s on it, and they each shoot about 3,000 rounds a minute on the airsoft side. And so, I mean, you're looking at, if it's two of them, it's 6,000 rounds a minute being
Yeah.
fired at any given direction out in the desert. And they actually did it on a fucking, that's crazy.
I'll send that over.
They actually did, they did the game Operation Lionclaw on a military base where they did MOUT training. Military operations in urban terrain, I think is what it is. But they did that out there, and they actually had, I think, a broke down helicopter that they used for like kind of the Black Hawk Down thing.
Oh, I heard
Oh,
about
that's
that place.
cool.
Yeah, I've heard about that place.
It was fucking awesome.
So they
Yeah.
actually do like scenarios from that
Oh
battle?
yeah, dude, and
That's
they
cool.
would get, I think, 500 on 500 every year.
Some group of kids made the exact replica of Nuketown 24/7.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
really?
seen that.
Yeah,
That's pretty
They
cool.
built the entire set for Nuketown, and
Wow.
they play paintball there all the time.
Holy shit. That's
How fucking
badass.
fun would that be to play?
That would be
Nuketown?
fun. Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm not into speedball games though.
Oh man, they're the best.
I've never liked speedball.
fucking
I like
love
scenario
speedball.
games. That's why I like.
Yeah, I like
Airsoft.
both of them, but still, speedball's great if you want to get a couple rounds in. And it's
See,
like
I didn't.
3 hours.
I never wanted to get a couple rounds in. I want to. I
Everybody
didn't-
likes a speedball
Yeah.
every now and
no.
then.
No.
You don't have to like it.
I don't fucking like it.
That's okay.
How about you? Fucking don't.
I like
it?
all. I like all types of gameplay scenarios.
Yeah,
when it
and
comes
that's
to
why you
paintball.
are where you are.
It's so fun.
You need to shut it.
Because speedball, I love playing speedball courses. But yeah, when they had that the guerrilla warfare one as well, that was a lot of fun to play. That you warm up with a couple speedball
Just
rounds,
a bunch of fucking like monkeys and
and then you go.
I always
out
warm
and
up
shit
with a
out of
couple of speedballs.
Yeah, it's the best way to get started.
Absolutely.
If you're
Kevin's
gonna
still
See,
trying
this
to
guy's
belly
drug
crawl
joke.
around in the woods. But even then, you need
No,
enough refs.
I always preferred the games where like we would Splat Action had a field. I think it still does out in like what is that?
It's north of. It's not Hawkinson. I keep saying it's like Ariel, Washington.
No, it's in Oregon.
Oh, Southern Oregon.
No, it's like
They had an indoor one in Portland. It's not
yeah,
there
it's not.
anymore.
It's not an indoor one at all. It's outdoor splat action paintball. It's a plate. What the fuck is the name of that town? It starts with a E.
Eugene.
Nope, it's way north of that and east of Portland. It's not that far from Portland. It's a big 45-minute drive.
Oh.
But they had everything built up, like all these little towns and shit all over the place within it.
Yeah.
And we had one game that was, I think, 220 on 220.
Jesus Christ,
It
dude.
was so much fun. We even had a game.
Chaos.
Yeah, that's
It's
basically.
not, though. It
Well,
was
it's
not
cheaters
chaos.
is what it is. Because there's so many wipers when there's that many people. Like, oh, no one saw that. I fucking hate
Oh,
that shit.
Well,
yeah,
no. So you had that with airsoft too.
Yeah.
Because you'd have people that would be like, you'd watch BBs roll down their chest, and you're like, dude, you've been hit 17 times.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know what I would do with those guys if they didn't fucking call their hits? Start aiming at their face.
Yeah.
you're gonna call your hits when you're bleeding.
Yeah, I fucking hate that too, dude.
So that game was fucking insane because I think they broke it down into like, what was it, like 10 squads of 20 or whatever
done
per
paintball?
team. No, I never.
I mean,
did.
I got the means to do it. All three of us can go whenever they open the field.
I've done paintball before. It's fun.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
I will blast the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
Just like his birthday.
I mean, we get some great guns. I mean, I got some pretty good equipment
I
too.
fucking remember that birthday.
you know what's crazy about that? I didn't do any of that.
Oh, everyone dump on you for your birthday.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't.
yeah,
I didn't shoot you one. I was like, I think this is a terrible idea.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
you didn't do that.
I was
did
like,
you?
I'll let
Yeah.
you guys do it. That's up to you.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
between you and Kevin. That was Jake's idea.
Yeah, where were we at? We were
Over at my parents' house.
We were at your house. Okay, yeah.
And it was in the shop. You were up on a ladder,
On a ladder,
so you had no chance of getting away.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah, I
Kevin's
was
birthday, and it might have even been like a day later. But Kevin's, for some reason, sitting on the top of a fucking ladder that's already, set up, like in the A-frame and everything. And he's sitting on the very fucking top rung of it.
Well, that's safe.
Yeah, well,
Dipshits.
it's also the dumbest idea when everyone's like, we're just going to unload airsoft guns on him for his birthday.
Happy
Did you have a
birthday.
mask or goggles?
No. They
My
just fucking unloaded
God,
on him.
dude.
They
Bunch of
walked out.
idiots.
They walked out fully loaded out with like fully automatic airsoft guns, all on auto. I think there's like 4 of them.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Kevin has nowhere to go. Nowhere. There is nowhere. I mean, he could jump to his death, which is an
Well, that's what I'm
option.
saying. That's a really dumb thing to do.
This is the people he picked as friends.
Hey, you picked some of them too. They weren't just my friends.
I said unfortunately. I think Josh might have been part
I
of
mean,
it.
I've always done that on a birthday when I had people, when I played paintball a lot. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
my birthday. Everyone grab a gun and let's dump on Tim. And
Yeah.
I've done that. I mean,
no,
every,
that's fine.
every new gun I got, I gave it to my mom.
But
and let
Kevin
her
didn't play airsoft.
load a hopper on me.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. Well, with you guys at your
kinda,
place.
yeah. But
you
what
know.
I'm saying is, like, I actually went out to like the fields and games and all
Right,
that shit.
right. I played airsoft with you guys at your house.
Yeah, and it was
you
mostly
know,
like
your-
spring guns that you guys had.
Yeah, we had a bunch of spring guns. You had all the automatics.
Yeah.
which sometimes we'd be using, but like
That's not a surprise.
What? Because I bought the guns because I wanted to play airsoft.
Oh, yeah. You have a job.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
put a bunch of
and
money
guess
into
what?
it.
The rest of these idiots were using the spring guns that
That's
I
what I
had.
played with. I like the
Like
spring
nine,
guns.
9 times out of 10, the spring guns you guys were using were the ones that I had already had.
Yeah, there were a lot of them were just those like basic pistols.
Yeah, they were
and
see-through.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
the Walmart brand, the good ones.
With one of the funniest ones was Josh.
Brass Eagle, I think was what the brand was.
Oh,
Jo-
his glasses situation.
Yes, Josh
Yes.
came to the to play, and he's like, "Yeah, I just got my new glasses. I'll be fine as long as they don't get broken." We're like, "Fucking do something about that. You're gonna just wear glasses out there."
You gotta.
He's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. They're fine."
like, nah, man, you should put goggles over that or
Yeah,
something.
do something, or fucking go out there blind.
Y'all
and
didn't
then
wear
put
goggles when you went out and played?
He had glasses.
Well, he had
Come on,
yeah,
listen to the
glasses.
story.
I know, but did everyone else wear
Yes,
these?
of course.
I was
Well,
gonna say, Jesus.
no.
Yeah,
Not
everybody
really.
wore like just like shooting glasses.
Oh, like yeah, like
Which is fine.
Safety glasses.
Those are
and things
fine.
Like that.
Jesus.
Those are fine.
No, they're
just-
not.
it's
Yes,
just
they are. They're
airsoft
actually
pellets.
rated for that whole thing.
Yeah, you get a shot behind it. It's
Oh
not.
no. I guess you're just gonna have to walk around and fucking, turn your head so you can see other things now.
Oh my God,
That's the way life goes, Tim.
I'm so glad I didn't play.
But
these.
Josh
Fucking
ended
A,
up. We kept telling him, dude, you got to do something about it. And he ends up fucking hiding in one of my parents had a horse trailer.
It was the the horse trailer.
and
yeah.
he hides in the horse trailer. I don't remember. Was it me that shot him? I think it was.
No, it
Or
was.
was it Jake?
It was no, it wasn't Jake. It was Sean. It was. I'm pretty sure it was Sean. Remember,
Sean.
younger guy. Yeah, he was up there with us.
Yeah,
playing.
I don't remember that guy.
I'm
But
almost
anyway,
positive it was him though.
Josh pops up in the fucking horse trailer, and dude just shoots right into the corner of the glasses, cracks him all the way up.
Oh man.
He's like, dude, I just
Yeah.
paid $540 for these, and
Well, we weren't.
and we, well, that's why Josh, when I go, dude, we did say something, and he's like, I know, that's why I'm not mad,
yeah.
and I'm like, how are you not mad? He's also weird. We call him Ed Gain for years, because do you know who Ed Gain is?
Sounds familiar.
Well, there's this movie that was
The Johnny-
about.
It's
Ed
called
Gein.
Ed Gein.
Yeah, and it was about the serial. Well,
Coincidentally.
he killed like 2 people, but he was like more of a grave digger, and he would
Yes.
cut people's skin up.
He
and,
actually made a
you know.
vagina lamp,
Yeah,
and he used to wear like women's fucking breasts on his naked
Yeah.
body.
He was the
Yeah.
he was the
Basically,
inspiration
your
for
Saturday
Leather.
nights.
He was the inspiration for Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Buffalo Bill.
No. Buffalo Bill was also based off of Ed Gein.
There's actually a lot of
That's what I just fucking asked.
Well,
He did, but in a terrible way.
I thought you meant.
I knew what he meant because I'm
anyway.
smart.
Whatever. Shut up. So
Jesus Christ, Kevin, wake up, dude.
So-
God damn it.
I worked all day. Okay.
Oh,
Fuck off.
really? None of us
So
else
anyway.
did.
God damn it.
Yeah, but you guys get off. You guys get in there early.
get
you
off
get
all
off
the time,
early.
dude.
You guys can take naps and shit before the show.
I don't
so,
take a nap
Why not?
because I sleep well at night.
I don't. It's been
Napping is
miserably the
cool.
last
Yeah,
couple nights.
Tim's unhealthy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He
so,
might have taken a nap.
So in the
I did.
movie, Ed Gein, the guy playing Ed Gein, he always kind of like had this lilt to the way he stood with his head and
and
like
almost
this grin,
looked like
this
he had an
creepy grin.
underbite too. Just
Yeah.
because Josh, I don't think he has an underbite, but he pushes his chin
Yeah,
forward.
his
for
chin-
some
his
reason.
Nostalgia
just go
episode
forward.
then, huh?
No, it's gonna get more.
But
into
anyway,
the
so
current
like
shit.
we used to call him Eddie Gain because he
we-
kind of did this smile.
all of
and,
us
like all
watched that movie at one night.
Yeah, we all watched it together one night,
Yeah.
and then I remember like after that we would just always call him that. It used to piss him off. I remember I got him the movie.
Like
Like
calling me a serial killer.
Yeah,
Why would he
yeah.
not get pissed off?
I got him the movie for his birthday one year, and like I remember I gave it to him because this is after so long of us making fun of him for it, and yeah, he threw it in the garbage.
what?
Yeah,
That's a piece of art.
it's a free copy of a wonderful film.
Yeah, and if he signs it after he murders somebody, because he
Dude,
might.
It makes it that much more special.
It is funny now. He's kind of like got long hair and kind of a hippie slash fucking
Yeah,
raver.
he's on a hippie arc.
yeah, he still a strange dude. I like him.
Yeah,
Still a
Josh
strange
is
dude.
good guy.
Cover Raver.
Yeah, he was in the rape
Kinda.
scene.
Probably not the Russian style though.
Maybe not that.
Is there any other style? I mean,
Oh, Fifth Element.
It's
that type of Raver? Or?
No,
No,
that's
it's impossible.
that seems gay.
It is very gay. You should see the guy. He's
Jesus.
he's fabulous. Is what it is.
So
Back to the current events, guys.
there's a
Let's-
lot of news to get through.
Yeah.
But what is that news?
Well, I guess it
Don't
depends.
worry,
on
it's a
what we want.
22-minute warm-up. Fuck you.
we got an impending what?
Nuclear war is gonna happen,
Yeah.
Tim. It's going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
We're all dead. Everyone fucking run for the hills.
That's if
Actually,
the hills don't get
Now,
bombed.
how about
first.
this? What's better is you don't want to survive. Everybody congregate to the cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
like
want to. You don't want to survive it.
If you want to.
Who wants to be in nuclear winter?
Well, I mean, it'd kind of be cool to be that guy from Fallout, the skeleton guy. It'd kind of be him.
Is that guy dead?
Well, I don't know if he's dead.
Or are you talking? Wait, you're talking about the show?
Yeah, the show Fallout, and then the red skulled guy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Walton Goggins.
Why don't
Walton
we
Goggins.
just call him what he's called in the game?
I don't know. That's why I was saying it.
Ghoul?
The
There you
ghoul,
go.
yeah. I wouldn't mind being a ghoul. That'd be cool to be a ghoul.
A ghoul would be. It'd be cool to be.
What was
a
that one
ghoul.
kid's name? Was it Thaddeus? He's like, "Hey Thaddeus, I think you're a ghoul." Oh no.
Yeah, I follow him on TikTok too. He doesn't have very many followers though.
Well,
Oddly enough.
maybe
Cool.
not everybody has Prime.
Prime.
Yes.
It's
Amazon
it's on
Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Oh.
You really are
You-
retarded.
You did watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was on Amazon Prime when I watched it.
What is
Well,
wrong with you?
I figure an actor would, even if it is an Amazon Prime series, I
Dude.
figure they'd probably like be a little bit
But
more
you
famous
also
got to
realize actors are not going to be anywhere near as famous as they were when we were kids.
It's true.
Because
That's true.
there were like 6 major networks and then cable.
You know
Well, also people are kind of fed up with Hollywood and actors these
Yeah.
days. Like, so
What do you
it's-
mean?
It doesn't have the same kind of mystique it used to
Is
have.
that why we're going to have nuclear war?
actors aren't
yeah,
making it
Hollywood
anymore,
sucks.
Because what is AFTRA strike?
Yeah, that's why we're having
Yeah.
nuclear war.
It's because we're on strike again.
So
God
anyway,
damn it.
yeah. So
Speaking of strikes,
big escalation with the Ukraine, Russia, United States, NATO thing. So our government decided it would be a good idea to let Ukraine fire long-range missiles, which are called, they call them ATACMS.
I don't think they call them ATACMS.
Well, yeah, I've heard people on the news calling them attackums. It's
We
an
were-
acronym.
We were shooting attackums into there to give them some snackums.
Yeah, but no, that's what they call it.
Came back with comebackums.
Yeah.
So they fired. Ukraine fired 6 into Russian territory. I guess the Russians claimed that they took out 5 of them, but 1 hit a target, and that target was some Russian munitions or weapons depot or something like that. And so after that happened, the Russians upgraded their or amended their, their mandate for how they would approach using nuclear weapons in war.
Did you say nuclear?
Nuclear.
Shut up, dude. It's
Nuclear.
fine.
God,
I can't
Fucking
look.
geek.
I was going.
Whatever.
I was
Nuclear.
going with it. I was like, man, he knows his shit. And then he said nuclear.
Sticks to your craw, doesn't it?
Nuclear.
You can't let it be.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
George
Please.
W.
So anyway, nuclear. They
Don't make
basically-
a mistake again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fully once.
like calling a magazine a clip.
I will stab you unless we're talking about an M1 Garand. No, it was almost like that whole "fool me once, shame on." Yeah, don't get fooled again,
Yeah. Yeah. A Bidenism before Bidenism,
dude.
So
I remember
He's
Bushism.
He's
Yes.
setting the next president up for failure. That's for
Oh,
fucking
that's
sure.
exactly what's
It's
happening.
not for
But-
failure. It's
So,
for nuclear fucking
Yeah.
holocaust.
Well, that's what I mean.
wait,
how
did
well,
you just say nuclear?
I said nuclear.
Oh, that sounded like
play it
You
back
can
later?
play it back
Jen.
later.
Play it
Go
back.
ahead.
Jen. All
So
right.
anyway,
You're just hearing things you want to hear.
so-
Just like that fucking blue dress that was also gold. You just see what you want to see, don't you?
Huh?
You don't remember that
Oh
whole
my
thing?
God! What a callback!
That's a super callback. It was like
Oh,
6
Jesus.
years.
Yeah, it's been
7
a
years.
minute.
So anyway, they changed
Caleb's not gonna
their
get to his
nuclear
point at all.
nuclear mandate to where they will basically they'll be declare war and possibly use nuclear weapons by a
Say,
country.
settle down,
If a
I
coun-
can't settle down.
if a country fires weapons that are given to them by another country as another superpower like the United States, then that's grounds for declaration of
Well,
war.
Russian believes also that
Look,
it wasn't-
the good
it was
news-
Ukrainians that fired them, but it was controlled by.
Well, no, it was
Russian-
our weapons.
Yeah,
though.
it was controlled. Those weapons were manufactured by us and manned by us, is what Russia
See,
believes.
and
Of
that's
course
the
they're going
thing.
to say that.
Well, also, the thing is though, is that now there could possibly be some truth to that. Now we don't know for sure, but from what I was reading, the Ukrainians are
Nerd.
not trained.
Fucking reading.
The Ukrainians are not trained in the use of these weapons, and would have had to have somebody that
Well, we
knows
have
how to
we have
operate
tons
them.
of advisors on the ground.
Well, that's
already.
true, but that would mean that.
no, we were told no boots on the ground.
Oh, we already have tons of advisors.
Well, of course we do.
Over there.
Of course we do. Yeah, and I guarantee.
But they're probably all called contractors and work for the CIA.
That's exactly right.
So if
that's
they
it.
get caught, captured, killed,
Yeah.
any of those things, they don't have any ties to us
yes,
directly.
no official ties.
Yeah, it's going to be. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're setting him up to fail. He's not going to be able to follow through with a lot of his promises because he's going to be.
I
dealing with
guarantee
a
you
nuclear
he's
war.
already on the fucking phone with Putin. I guarantee you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah,
guarantee
no
you.
doubt. But at the same time, is what I'm saying is, if this goes through, how Russia.
Well, if a nuclear bomb gets dropped,
How well will
It's
he be able
already-
to get us with our taxes? Will he be able to help us with our taxes? No, he's going to worry about a fucking war.
our taxes will be null and void because we'll all be dead. Do you not understand how that works? They're not going to fire one bomb. That's not how it works.
Yes, they are. It's going to
No.
be a warning shot across our bow.
No, they're going to fire 2,000.
It's a show of
And do you know
force.
how long it takes for them to get here? It's 23 minutes.
Well, that's not bad.
23 minutes.
How could a missile travel that fast?
They travel at like
They travel very fast.
22,000
Yeah.
miles an hour, and they fly up in the upper atmosphere.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking fast.
Yeah.
Well, plus Russia is one of the only countries that has hypersonic weapons, and those are even faster.
So essentially, all we'll be able to do is the only way we'll be able to take them out is if we already know they're being launched and are looking at them
Yeah.
as they're being launched and can somehow get something to
Maybe Muskie
intercept
can
it.
help us with that. I'm sure he's got a way to stop him. He's
Well,
got
yeah,
everything
it's one of
else.
the reasons why he wasn't given like Starlink over into Ukraine, because he was like, I don't want to escalate this shit more
Yeah.
Yeah.
into a world war.
Yeah.
But people were going, "Oh, you just don't like Ukrainians." He's like, "No, I like all of us to live instead of all of us dying in this Holocaust."
So, and obviously because this has happened, a lot of people are freaking out. A lot of people are very
like
concerned.
this guy over here. Jesus.
Well,
Do you not understand how
this is
fucking terrible that is?
This is a huge escalation, and it could honestly lead to serious consequences if our leadership and the other leaders of the world aren't careful. China's basically going, everybody calm down.
Yeah, and
calm down, everybody.
First off, it's
Back
not.
it down.
You think Joe Biden's authorizing any of this shit?
Oh,
no.
no, of
he
course
was at
not.
he was at a resort or whatever.
Yeah. It's probably
Club Med.
It's
hiding
probably
out in the fucking in the jungle.
I guarantee
There's
you.
no jungles in the U.S. really.
He was at when they make the call to send the missiles, he was out at that one thing for the
summit.
Yeah, the summit.
Yeah,
environmental
yeah.
summit in Brazil or something like that, or Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
So when that got called, he was literally in Rio.
It's a good time.
He was down in the Baja.
Yeah.
I guarantee that
That's in
Anthony
Mexico.
Blinken probably had a say in this, and obviously some of the other higher ups there. Anthony Blinken's a war hawk and a prick.
Dude, it's so crazy how this flipped.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when we were kids and when we were growing up all into our adulthood, it was the Democrats going, we should probably not go to war.
Exactly.
And now they're the ones going, we should just start war.
Yeah, and not only that, but they're the ones that are now trying to censor everybody, and the Republicans the ones saying we love free speech, not censor.
And the
don't censor
Republicans,
people.
when I grew up, were the ones going, well, if it doesn't follow the Bible, we should fucking stop it and censor everything.
Yeah.
Well,
they went
they
after
still
Mortal
are that
Kombat,
way.
you know?
No, it's a small section compared to what it used to be. It
That's
used to
right,
be a
yeah.
mainstream fucking talking
Now
point from
MAGA is the largest and most powerful contingent of the Republican Party.
Why did you say it like that?
Yeah, why did you say MAGA?
Because
MAGA.
they're
I think it's MAGA.
MAGA. Tomato,
Oh,
tomato.
no, it's not. I've only ever heard
Make
it said
America
MAGA,
What?
and I've
Great
never heard
again.
anyone
Fine.
say it
MAGA,
that way.
since
Look,
you're a fucking grammar Nazi.
sorry.
Jesus God.
That kind of got into my
it's not really. It's not even
that was
grammar.
me too.
That's just pronunciation.
Whatever. Who fucking see now you're fucking making a big deal about that.
fellas.
Shut up.
Look how he's getting all mad.
I know
Look,
words. I have the best
I will
words.
say though that
But
the
there's
good.
no better words than stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. No, I will say that
dum-dum.
the good news that Kevin has given us though is that we don't have to worry about nuclear holocaust because they're shooting nuclear missiles at us.
Yeah.
So we won't even get hit by anything bad
Yeah.
because we'll get hit by
it's
an
not-
imagination.
The whole thing is
fake
not
imagination.
I agree.
Something Bush made up.
I believe this is not a good thing.
No, the other thing that's not good too is so Baltic Sea. There's communications cables that run the Baltic Sea, so you can have all of Europe basically connected to all of Asia essentially,
Yes.
and all the the Baltic region and everything. Those have been cut.
Are they gonna
That
see
was
what
also-
you're doing there, bud?
Huh?
Are we watching what Kevin's doing? Is that
One of the
This is
first,
part of it, you
So
dumb shit.
so one of the first
why he
things
brought it
that
up.
happens before a big war any war is usually communications start getting cut. So
That's
this,
what you want to take out first. Communication
Yes.
network.
and billionaires making themselves bunkers? years
Well,
prior.
well,
yeah, that
Mark
is happening.
Zuckerberg did that like 5 years ago
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Also,
He's probably there now.
well, the Russians
doing VR.
the Russians are building nuclear
Holy shit!
nuclear
Well done, Kevin.
bunkers and
Is there a clapping one?
shelters in their cities right
Yeah,
now.
I believe it.
So they're prepping. That's not good.
Well, they did the
Now we
same
have
thing in, like,
communications
the 80s,
lines
though,
being
didn't
cut.
they?
It's good
That's not
too
good.
because Kevin's on prep.
They get pretty upset about stuff. I think they sure like to lean towards the whole nuclear thing.
So we can watch this.
Turning overseas today,
dick.
the Kremlin warned President Biden is adding fuel to the fire by allowing Ukraine to use long-range U.S. missiles that can strike targets inside Russia. The military calls the missiles ATACMS. One Russian lawmaker today said
I
firing
don't
them over
care.
the border could lead to World War III. CBS's Holly Williams is in Ukraine
Yeah,
tonight.
it's a terrible idea.
It's an awful idea.
Ukraine's been using American-supplied ATACMS against Russian forces since last year. Some
Go get 'em.
missiles have a
Beg
range
'em.
of close to 200
boom-ums.
miles.
No,
But
now it just
before
makes me want to
now,
buy
the
those
US had
Begums for my
refused
dogs.
The Ukrainians'
The Killums.
permission to hit targets inside
If we
Russia,
name 'em cute things, they
concerned
can't
about
get
an
mad at us.
escalation in the conflict.
The Hello Kittyums.
Colonel Maxim Balagura of
There you go.
Ukraine's State
What
Border
the
Guard
fuck?
hinted
That guy doesn't
last
even
month
need a helmet.
about
I am
what the
missing.
Ukrainians could attack with the powerful
They
US
shot me
skull
and two
could break
borders.
bricks.
Oh shit!
US would allow you
That guy
to
wouldn't
use
have been.
ATACMS to
What the
hit
fuck?
Look at that
Yeah,
brow,
it's
man.
fucking grizzled.
If the Russians don't have any ammunition or any planes,
His head's made of
then
Kevlar?
manpower won't matter, he told us. In recent months,
This guy
Russian
this guy
forces
wrestles
have been
bears on
gaining
his
ground
birthday
Dude.
and
as a gift
targeting
to himself.
Ukraine cities with deadly glide bombs, Soviet-era ammunition retrofitted with wings and GPS. Last month, we witnessed the aftermath of a small glide bomb in this
Just
residential
wait. This is what we're
neighborhood.
having
You
to
can see the
deal with
devastation
soon.
that it's wreaked.
Yeah.
It's literally ripped the front off the
Oh, that
building.
would piss me off.
And now Russia's military
Goose
has been
stepping.
bolstered by
Yeah,
more
that's
than
always good.
10,000 North Korean soldiers.
The funny thing
They
is,
may
like,
join
they
an
almost all
offensive
got
to
wiped
retake
out.
territory in
Well, yeah, they
Kursk
don't have
in
any real
southern Russia.
experience.
Well,
when
they're also
Ukraine
4'3".
launched an audacious
Yeah,
incursion
and they're,
in August. In September,
malnutrition.
Yeah, they're like,
Vladimir
we're just
said
fighting
that
to
if
get
the US
food.
allowed Ukraine to use ATACMS inside his country, it would mean that America and Russia are at war.
Some Ukrainians fear that
You feel
President-elect
better
Donald
now?
Trump could try to pressure their government into negotiating with Russia. If that happens, using the ATACMS now could give Ukraine a better bargaining position. Nora.
That's certainly on the table. Holly Williams in Ukraine, thank you so much.
Well, and also on the
Good evening, I'm Nora O'Donnell.
and also on the Baltic Sea cables, that was another red line that Putin had. Was not getting if
Yes.
those got cut, that would mean that
Yeah.
that we're at full war.
Well, and the thing is, too, is that NATO has been, and the U.S.,
Which
has
is
been
basically
crossing
just
his red
the US.
lines over and over.
Yeah, it's
and
basically
over
just
again
the
for
U.S.
past
And,
20
well, and
years.
here's the other thing: the head of NATO had said that, like, oh yeah, we turned down their fucking offer that they had. They just said that all you have to do is say Ukraine will never be part of NATO and we won't fucking invade.
Yeah.
And then he's like, we said fuck you. Like, that's a good way to start a war. Good times.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Oh,
and-
look.
Oh,
I'm
and
very
also,
upset right now.
South
All of a
Korea.
sudden, Tim's back to fucking being sad.
I'm mad.
South Korea is
So-
also
so
gearing
level.
up their military as well.
Well, yeah, because North Korea.
Because North Korea, exactly. So, and of course, we've already got what's going on with Iran and
Taiwan.
Israel, then Taiwan and China,
Well, here's
which, from what I've heard, that China really wants to go
You
after
wanna know why?
Taiwan, like,
you want to know what the
soon.
real reason is? They're the largest manufacturer of chips.
Yes, yes.
And if they're the largest manufacturer of chips and you need chips
China
for
would,
everything.
China would control it.
China.
China.
So, yeah, that was actually almost that one dude.
China, China, China.
That's better.
Yeah, no, you actually went back to fucking the governor.
China. By the way,
China.
China.
Yeah, you was more
We're
Jesse
big in
Ventura there.
China.
Why does it go on for that long?
I don't know,
China.
but it's great. So yeah, things are bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
all
good.
the experts are saying
What was
this
the
is
other
the
thing? There was
closest we've
another
been
one.
to nuclear war since the Cuban Missile Crisis.
There was a third one that was in there, though. There was the missiles being launched, the
we're
cable
sending,
being
we're
cut.
sending landmines. as
Oh,
well.
yeah, anti-personnel mines.
Yeah.
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 So that's great.
Yeah.
Too.
What was the other one? There was a third one that you'd brought up before we started the show.
Prostitutes?
It had nothing to do with prostitutes, Tim.
I think it could fix a lot of things, though.
Look, there's you think that a country that's got no pussy problems is fucking going to war? No, because they're happy.
Yeah. that's what I'm saying.
I think that one was it.
No, there was a
'Cause
third one.
originally-
you said 3 before the start of the show. Because I brought up one, you brought up the other missiles, and then you brought up a third one.
It looks like I've only got the 2.
Maybe there's a third one in your mind.
But
Is it our thoughts and prayers?
Oh yeah,
Is that the third one?
that's the other thing we're sending over there, and Russia is against it.
yeah,
They're like,
no
thoughts and
shit.
prayers. Go fuck yourself. That's war.
The other thing was
now you remember.
Yeah, so European countries are Sweden, Poland, and many others are giving out to their citizens manuscripts and books telling them what to do in the event of nuclear war
Ah,
and
things
how
that we
to
learned
survive.
when we were kids.
Yeah, the duck and cover.
Yeah, so you become better kindling.
Yeah. Hide under your desk, kids.
Yeah, that's a good. Hide under this wood. It'll stop a nuclear
Yeah.
fucking.
But
Blast.
that's also not a good sign. The fact that governments are thinking, "Hey, our people need information on this because we're close to a fucking
And we
nuclear
had
war."
numerous chances to actually put a ceasefire to this.
Yes.
Numerous chances.
And our government has continued to escalate this.
Well, not just our government. There's a lot. Like
NATO.
Germany's not a big fan of. Look, Russia's aggression sucks, but on top of it, look, they're a nuclear power
right.
that has the ability to hit any target in the world.
Yeah. Scary.
It's not like don't roll over,
Right.
but at the same time, think this one out.
Well, also I've seen. So I saw
You gonna
this.
talk?
So I saw this.
I'm
This
absorbing.
podcast where they had a couple of experts who are experts
Calories.
on Russia, and they were talking about how Putin. He may have to act just so that he doesn't look weak
Yes.
in this
Yeah,
position
that's
because
what
he
I heard
has
as well.
powerful. There are powerful people. People like
He's
to
not
think,
the only one calling shots.
right?
There's others that are
and
watching what he's
there,
going to
there
do.
are others in the Russian government who put a lot of pressure on him, and he is. While our government, our news and stuff says basically he's like the dictator, supreme dictator. Actually, it's not entirely true because in Russia there are other powerful people
No, 'cause
in there
it's
that are constantly hovering around him. And
Russia's a communist oligarchy.
yeah. So Putin, while he is the president, he still has other people up his ass, and he's got to,
Look, we
deal with that.
We've dealt with a puppet government for 4 years. So
yeah,
why not
absolutely.
deal with others?
So
Tim, don't worry.
it's a dangerous.
You'll be dead
I
quick.
just got the
We're in a
stream
very
deck too.
dangerous
I'm pretty upset
situation.
that I'm going to be not.
Wow,
able to
you're
use
almost
it.
crying.
It's upsetting. I got my deck
Laugh it
done.
off, dude.
It's just
Laugh it off. It'll be quick. Do you know how quick it'll be? I mean, it won't be quick for us. 'Cause
Unless it's
actually,
not.
what'll happen is it'll hit Portland, and we're outside the blast radius of fucking dying immediately.
So we'll just die
So-
from the radiation
Nope,
poisoning or
we won't.
nuclear
That's
winter.
The thing. That's the thing. We won't die from the radiation because we're far enough out of from that. If they hit downtown Port, we're far.
Unless
enough.
the wind blows.
No,
it
we're
up
still
here.
far. We're still far enough out, right? Because that'll be within the first 2 to 3 miles.
That's
within
probably
14
true, yeah.
miles is a kill zone.
It depends on the bomb, but yes.
Yeah, it does depend on what
And
you're using.
we're well over 14 miles from the dead set of downtown Portland.
Yeah.
But you're within the area of you're gonna get fucked up with all the glass and all that shit that fucking hits you.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
true.
no matter where you're gonna be, all the windows are gone.
Oh, well, I
And-
could deal with that.
Yeah, you'll be that, and you'll also end up with broken bones and shit like that.
Oh.
And hospitals aren't gonna be.
Is that
fucking-
going to hurt?
You'll be fine. Walk it off.
It'll tickle.
Rub some radioactive dirt on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
keep moving.
yeah.
You might become Spider-Man.
Or the ghoul?
You'll be a ghoul.
I want to be a ghoul.
you get to be a ghoul.
Actually, I mean, look, if we ended up turning into ghouls, it'd be fine.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be against that.
You don't want
Yeah.
to be a feral ghoul though. That kind of sucks.
Why would that suck?
The feral ghoul?
It's fucking awesome.
You're mindless at that
You're
point.
mindless,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
You just go around eating people's flesh.
Yeah. You're almost mindless now, so it's not
Yeah,
that far.
it's
You
not.
don't-
It's not too far.
You're already dipping your toes in the water, Tim.
There we go. I'm just not eating people yet.
Not yet. Yeah, that's the only thing he's not eating.
Yeah. See,
I made a fat joke
That's
about
not-
the fat guy.
You
on
made
the
it
show.
funny.
easy big target.
Our roly-poly Tim.
You underestimate my power.
5%.
What is your power?
I don't know. I don't have a power. I have buttons.
So yeah, look, if it ends up being, a big war, we're kind of fucked.
Well,
Yeah,
we can talk about
we're
this.
in deep
It's
shit.
terrible follow-up, but still.
Still, this is
pertaining
more.
somewhat to what's going on.
Well,
with
okay, so
politics.
this is more back in the U.S. Political.
We're in the
This
U.S.
is a
shit.
fucking downer, dude. I am fucking bummed. I really am bummed.
It's not a good situation.
No, it's terrible.
I know, but
especially
it's-
but I kept-
considering who we have in office right now.
I have been saying this though since the start of the Ukrainian war.
At this point, though, I was the whole time thinking, it's just fear mongering.
No, it's not.
It's just
No.
another scare tactic
There
to
was-
get every people in line.
This was always the Ukrainian war was always a chance of escalation into something far worse.
Well, and it's always been NATO versus Russia.
Well,
Yeah.
at
And
the
that's
same-
what the Ukrainian
How many
war
billions?
is.
Like
It's a
we're
it's
like
a proxy war.
We're
Yes,
like
it
in
is.
the hundreds of billions that we've sent over there so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what better way to hide that money?
Well,
What?
that's I mean, that's one of the things that these wars are.
What are you talking about?
They're
Hide where that money went by starting a big fucking war, so everyone forgets about the billions of dollars that we
a
dumped
lot
into
of that money
losing
gets
battle.
laundered through
Tim, if
defense
it's a nuclear
contractors and all
war,
sorts of stuff.
That's not a good outcome, even if you're trying to hide money.
Yeah.
You want boots on the ground fighting guys that throw rocks at you, like in Afghanistan.
Wouldn't that be a motivator for Russia? It's like, well, we don't want to be blown up also, so let's not.
No.
Oh.
It's going to all depend on how things are handled because
Because it'll be immediate. Seriously, the second we detect they launch, we launch, and it's fucking done.
That's what I mean.
that's
like,
what
why would-
mutually assured destruction
and it's
is.
going to be basically. I think the estimates they said that on that would be like 3 billion dead.
Yeah. So why would I just hate to think that one person could make that decision?
It's how it works. That's the
That's-
world we live in, Tim.
Yeah.
Woo!
And we've
Welcome
already
to reality.
we've gotten close to nuclear annihilation 2 or 3 times.
There was
in
one.
history.
The craziest one was the Russia. They ended up the radar glitched. But
Yes.
they didn't realize it, and they had detected nuclear threats coming to Russia, and they were like,
Russia.
and they were like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to launch. And one guy out of the 3 guys that were fucking making the decision on this to fire it back, because they had some autonomy. If they detected something, they could actually retaliate. One guy decided, let's wait this out a little bit. And if he's wrong, they're just dead and they don't even get to fire, right? And he waits it out, realizes that no, it was actually a radar glitch that they had. But they thought that they had multiple missiles being fired into Russia.
So we came this close then. If that guy had agreed with the other guys,
Yeah.
nuclear war.
Yeah, there were 3 guys down there. 2 of them said we're launching. The third
Yeah.
guy was like, no.
That's pretty.
That's
It's
scary
bleak.
as fuck.
Is it bleak?
Yeah, it's bleak.
Is it bleak?
Yeah.
But it's tough for me to imagine even a person in such a position as Putin or our president to make that decision. Like knowing that it's going to kill millions of your own people and millions of an enemy.
But that's the way it goes.
That is.
That's why I would say, well, let's find a different way.
I mean, we've been in multiple big fucking gigantic wars, and on top of it, humans have been fighting each other since the dawn of humanity.
I get that, but I mean, this is nuclear war.
Yeah, it's
It's
definitely
the
on
same thing
another
as
level.
bullets.
But
Yeah,
but
is. I'd rather bullets.
Agreed, but
Sure.
you know, bullets come with fucking FPV drones now.
Well, do that. Let's just send drones out, dude.
That's not going to happen.
that's even better.
And
than
actually,
nukes.
do you
I
want to
mean,
know who would be worse to fight if it was just drone warfare? China.
Yeah, I know that. They've already got a.
I mean, they're making dragons.
Yeah.
in the sky.
China.
Now's the time to push the fucking.
I'm not
way
doing
too
it because
long.
he started it. No.
Way too long of a fucking thing.
So anyway,
So now that we made Tim super sad,
I am really upset.
we do need a tampon
so
for you out here.
now this is
Saying.
U.S. politics stuff. So basically, Matt Gaetz is being chosen by Trump to be the Attorney General, next Attorney General. A lot of people are pissed off about that.
Oh, he's going to clean house,
And
dude.
oh yeah,
Well, people were pissed about Tulsi Gabbard.
they were pissed about Tulsi
saying
Gabbard.
that she's a Russian asset.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
been saying that for
Such
years. She's
nonsense.
never been.
No, she's not.
What the
she's-
fuck?
They'll say whatever they can about anything.
That's what it is.
And they're trying to.
It's
you know,
show me the man, I'll show you the crime.
Right.
Absolutely. Nice Stalin quote.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to make all these people look terrible. So
And it
that
wasn't Stalin. It was one of his cohorts.
I thought it was Stalin.
It was one. It was one of
Was
his
it?
underlings.
Oh, okay.
The guy
okay.
that rounded up people.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that did the cleaning.
Yeah. So Matt Gaetz, again, his appointment or his being picked has been ruffling a lot of feathers, and
And you said for what position?
no,
AG.
AG, yeah. And guess whose feathers it's definitely ruffling? Well, the ladies of the View, and especially one lady. One of the clucking hens, as I like it,
fucking lady.
people call them the clucking hens, is Sunny Hostin, probably one of the most hateful women
This is
of the
fucking
whole
priceless.
group.
I fucking love this.
She's
This
a
will
bit-
make me feel much better.
She's a bit cunty.
So she had a bit of a problem, though, because she started talking shit about Matt Gaetz and an investigation that happened.
Did you start it from the beginning, right? Looks like you got it
Ye-
12 seconds in. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's right.
And so basically, she got caught. She had to
Hit the 10-second thing.
do a
Right, no,
legal.
Right. Nope. The 10-second thing.
Well, let me go back.
Okay.
So she had to
Just making
basically,
sure.
she got a
Just covering
legal
the
note
bases.
from their producers, which forced her to do something she did not
Because
want to
Gates
do.
called.
Or I think it was just because
You can't
the
liable
producers
someone.
of The View probably were like, she
Yeah,
said
see,
that thing.
they're
We need to.
tired of being
Yeah.
sued.
Well, yeah, and you can't liable someone on like national television.
Yeah.
Sonny Hostin don't care, but the producers certainly do.
Except they called Trump a Nazi for literally fucking 8 years.
Yeah, exactly. Nazi, fascist,
And
basically
you're like,
all that shit.
what are the fascist policies again? That
How
he
many
had?
people did that? Like so many of the left.
Everybody.
media.
They still
yeah.
are. They still
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, there's still people doing
Well,
it.
and now Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski of the
They're like, he's
MSNBC
Hitler.
show.
Let's interview him.
And then they went down to Mar-a-Lago and they're like, we went to talk to Trump.
Because
now all of their fans are leaving the show and stuff.
Because you would talk to Hitler, right?
Well, now that Hitler's in charge, it's like, look, we didn't really mean
Yeah,
it.
John Stewart.
We were
had-
joking, guys.
Yeah, John Stewart had a funny thing there. He's like, because they were like, oh, why is everyone leaving? He's like, because you called him Hitler.
Yeah.
And then you went and
Over
hung out
and
with him.
over
yeah.
and over and over for fucking 8 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So this gal goes on a rant on how much of a prick that Gates is and makes up all this bullshit.
And then you're going to be able to see what happens when she gets the legal note.
How could you
I think
nominate
is
someone
it Getz?
with allegations
Gates.
of child trafficking trafficking across state lines and having sex with a 17-year-old? My understanding, further on in the interview, they discussed the fact that once he finds out that she's 17, he stops having sex with her.
Sonny, you have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi.
Why
She
is that
doesn't
so
look
much
happy.
quieter?
Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation
Wow, the
should be
deadest
viewed
eyes.
with great skepticism. That DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
Yep, suck it up, honey.
We'll be right back.
Oh, they were
We'll be right back.
pissed about that, dude. She was. I'm not reading that. It's like, well, if you value your job, you will be reading that.
Exactly.
This
I mean-
is bullshit. It's true though. It's like, again, we
well,
don't want
that's-
your opinion.
That's the problem with like today's culture. I mean, I guess it's always been that way. Once you got the Scarlet Letter, that's it.
Yeah.
It didn't have to have any proof, nothing like that, right? I mean, I still know people that go, well, what about Trump and Russia? I mean, he was working hand in hand with Russia the first time he got elected. And I'm like,
Russia.
that's not true.
No.
It's just you never heard a retraction because they did 2 fucking straight years of going Russia, 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 and then
Yeah.
the second the fucking report came out and said there's no link, none whatsoever. I mean,
Damage has already been done.
Literally
They don't need to
every
say
episode
anything.
of Rachel Maddow's show on MSNBC was her just doing the Russia,
and the funny thing is,
shit.
hasn't said a word of it since.
Nope.
The second that fucking report came out,
Yep.
hasn't said a word of it since.
Yeah.
And you can't fucking, when you're using your own side's guy and he says, yeah, there's no link.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to fucking argue with that.
Exactly.
It'd be interesting to see how well this plays out in 5-6 months down the road.
Oh, we'll be dead, Tim.
Yeah, if we're not dead.
Yeah,
already.
if we're not dead.
Yeah, we'll be dead. It will be dead before January 20th.
Well,
I think so. Well, that's the other thing I was thinking about too. Is just a conspiracy of mine. I pray it didn't happen, but if another attempt is made on Trump and it's successful,
Oh, they'll try.
fucking definitely.
I'm sure
start it.
someone will definitely try.
Yeah,
These
I mean,
people
if
have been
that-
so radicalized by the media.
And if that happened, you're more worried about actions that happen here at
Yeah, it'll be
home.
civil first.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's how.
This is not. It's going to be. I mean, we might spill into Canada,
Yeah,
which is fine. Let's take that land.
Yeah.
They're too nice. They're
Yeah.
too nice, Tim.
I don't know that.
I've been to Canada. They're
their
nice.
Prime Minister's an asshole.
Well, that guy's he's a douche.
I'm not fond of him.
He's like, we need to be super woke. What about you doing blackface? That's different.
Justin
we
Trudeau.
talked about the Castro being his dad.
Yeah.
Like the side
Oh
by sides
yeah,
and that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking wild,
and
dude.
funny
It's a joke.
about him, he recently came out saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna close the borders to immigrants for the next 3 years and not let anybody else in because
Yeah, 'cause that's how-
we
that's-
made some mistakes."
That's how you run a country.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to just be like, no, just let them run in.
Well, it's the frustrating thing about it is all the states that says they're not going to abide by Trump's new laws.
Yeah.
It's like California's like, no, well, fine. Everyone's going to California then. If we get some border jumpers, take over San Francisco.
Well,
Yeah.
you can have it.
and there are
It'll
mayors.
be a good accompanying of the homeless problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
It's like, by all means, get him down there.
Yeah.
And there are mayors like the mayor of Chicago. I forget what his name is, but he's saying that
I'm
he
just
is
thinking of
literally
Lori
going to. She's
And
not
her
the mayor
fucking
anymore.
buggy
I know
ass
she was.
eyes.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Dude, she did look like Beetlejuice.
she did.
The Howard Stern Beetlejuice.
Yes. And but like the new guy, he says he's going to challenge Trump. So and anybody he sends
Send them to
into-
Chicago then.
They
get
said
him,
it's,
you know.
same thing said with our fucking new governor of our state.
Oh, really?
They-
Well, isn't it? It's still Jay Inslee, isn't it?
I think
We
it
got a
was
new
his
one.
last-
We
this
do.
is his last
Oh,
one,
I didn't.
Yeah, this
hear that.
is.
This, you can't go any further than that.
And Ensley's even
Good.
said we're going to
Inslee's
fight against
terrible.
it too.
Inslee's
He
awful.
said that, and I believe that the new fucking guy, Ferguson.
Oh,
He's
great.
no, we got the old attorney general that was horrible.
God, this state needs an enema.
Well, this is the other thing that I don't get. Like, I remember during Trump's first presidency, like all the states started going, "Well, fine, we'll just be relaxed on crime and stuff," and they're like, "But you're ruining your own state."
Exactly.
That's like going, "Well, I don't like that guy that lives next door to me, so I'm going to take a shit in my living room."
no,
Like what?
100%.
How does that fucking? How do you?
That'll show them.
How are you getting that? Like, what is? I don't understand that mentality. That's what we're doing.
That's the thing with these people is their logic makes absolutely no fucking sense.
No, we're gonna make this a sanctuary city for homeless people. You're like, good. That should make things.
Oh yeah,
Property
right.
values will fucking
I
skyrocket.
know,
then.
yeah.
a great fucking move.
It's been nothing but a fucking nightmare.
Dude, all I see is like driving by parks that used to just be a park where you'd walk a dog.
Yeah, or you bring your
It's
kids
fucking
there, the family, have a
50
picnic.
fucking tents.
Yep, they're all tents. Tent fucking city.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's one not far from my house actually.
I know. I know. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that they cleaned that up like 6 months ago, and they're like, let's change it back to being stupid.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the dumb way we did things before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
just
is a
found a
fucking
picture of the
nightmare.
guy.
Because it's only
He
making
looks like
crime
an asshole.
rise.
Yeah, no, he sucks.
Yeah, that guy's a
Ferguson
bastard.
sucks.
Man,
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Everything's just to disappoint you tonight, Tim.
it really is. It's
yeah,
frustrating.
it
You
is-
know,
it is
I was
really
on the up and
disappointing.
up, and then we had this show, and now I'm
I
not.
know.
Hey, I see tits though.
Those are.
Not
Old lady
really.
tits. but
Yeah, I don't think you want those.
I do.
Oh, well, okay.
Are these
Oh.
tantrums?
So I think these
those
were
are the
these
actual
are ones-
tantrums.
These are the ones that you sent.
Yeah.
for-
Then let's
for
fucking
the
watch
show.
that. That'll make me feel better.
We can watch that for
Well,
the end of the
you
show.
wanna- you
yeah,
wanna
watch
Because
it.
introduce
we
this
fucked
one?
it up last
So
time.
last week we tried showing some of the tantrums people were having after the election. Actually, first thing we should probably do is show the craziest tantrum. We'll talk, or at least talk about it. Election night up in Seattle, I believe, or close to it.
Oh, the stabbing.
Not stabbing.
No, it wasn't a stabbing.
So
she's like an.
Oh, I heard it. Yeah, this is fucked
Why'd you
up.
pull that up over there? Oh,
It
weird.
just popped up there.
Anyway, so like right after the election,
Yeah.
this chick ended up fucking freaking out, having an argument with her dad. They say over lighting, but it was like literally right
Yeah,
after.
they said it was like
Which-
because he wanted to turn the lights in the house on or something.
Yeah, she was pissed about the fucking election.
Yeah.
Her dad voted for Trump, so of course he has to die with a fucking ice axe.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So she ended up fucking a 33-year-old Corey Burke.
Yeah, she apparently smashed nearly every window in the home immediately after killing her father with an ice axe.
Yeah, she took one of those ice climbing axes and fucking beat him to death with it.
Yeah.
My guess is like a lot
She's
of
a balanced
impact.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's being held on $2 million bail. I'm surprised she hasn't been let out already.
I mean, the way that, yeah. I mean, the way
In
that
this
they
state.
are up
So
there, exactly.
that would be the apex of what probably not to do if you're freaking out over an
Well, that's
election.
just it. So many of them are like that. They're like, we need to kill people.
Dude, yeah.
We
I've
need to
seen
kill
a
these
lot of
people
those.
that have voted for Trump. Trump voters need to die.
So go ahead and bring up the other
They're
one.
completely nuts, man.
It's
I
terrible.
mean,
It's. Oh, boy.
Yeah, so this,
Elon motherfucking Musk! I just paid an Etsy witch $7.99 to make your life a living hell.
an Etsy witch.
Brace yourself.
If a man talks to me when I'm walking down the street,
oh, this is the one. Oh, maybe not.
I'm gonna lose my shit on them. Men are going to live in fear. Oh, women are so
My guess is all of her boyfriends already have.
This one looks like an act.
They all do. That's the thing, dude. Everything does. It's not. These people are fucking unhinged.
May he do everything he promised you he would. And may
and the
you
wars.
fucking choke on it.
It'll
I will
be,
perform a late-term abortion on your ass. I will do what your mother should have done 20-some odd years ago.
Jesus.
Don't piss me off today. Don't piss me off ever. Y'all are fucking around with a bunch of pissed off fucking women right now, and you're about to find out in the worst way possible. Keep making your little
poison
jokes.
everyone.
Yeah.
I've heard some pretty.
Oh man.
Neat. What game is this?
I don't know.
Fun.
It's a battleship game. It's probably nothing like
Because
that.
if y'all want to be funny, we're about to be hilarious.
Will never sleep with a man who voted for Donald Trump. The vote for him is a vote against my rights as a woman to protect myself
that's the most
and make
important
decisions
thing she
about
has to
my
offer,
body.
huh?
It means he does not respect
Is
me
her
as a
pussy.
woman or
Kamala
think that
Harris
my life
couldn't
and
get
my
Roe v. Wade
choices
back
have
anyway
value.
without
Women know who you're
Congress
voting
or
for
Supreme
and
Court,
know who you're
right?
sleeping
Yeah.
with.
So she was lying, saying that she was going to codify it.
I was just taking some
What's up,
trash
bro?
out, and I thought I found a flying to give for you. You know, about you losing friends and family members this past week due to
That's the
your
other
cold
thing.
activity.
I don't understand the people that are like, I will never see
Turns
my
out it was
family
just a
again.
plain old you.
That's
hope and
cult
pray
behavior.
you have the next 4 years you deserve and you get everything you voted for. And it not only affects you, but also everyone you love. Have the next 4 years you deserve.
Oh man.
Oh, honey.
Oh boy, that's
It's
another
okay.
crier.
Settle down. It's all right. They're there.
Tim's like, I could change her.
I can fix her.
I just want to make her happy. Can I mow your lawn?
You're like, I'll come over and help you rebuild your house after the nuclear war.
I just realized that I'm too scared to use
You're like, lady, you're already in menopause. You don't have to worry about abortion.
And the profile was so normal.
The fact that they're grabbing a fucking camera.
That's the yeah.
That's the most unhinged portion.
Total
of it.
narcissism.
Right?
Hello. Disgustingly alarming number of people
It's got a big
voted
schnoz, though.
completely against
She's all
their
knows.
moral conscience.
She's all knowing.
And chose privilege
Is that a-
and white
all
supremacy.
nosing.
in
I
the
get
name
it.
of the economy.
Woo!
Of all things, which many are sadly discovering the truth about that.
Anybody who is on the fence about becoming a lesbian, now is your chance. Like, give it a shot. Give
Let's
it a shot.
go!
Ooh, last week we saw that I could be a lesbian now.
Greener on the
Yeah,
other
that's
side.
true.
Like, come on.
Okay, I'm a lesbian.
Up the shackles of yesterday.
Oh,
Well,
for
now we
fuck's
got
sake.
a crier and singer.
Gave freedom away. Our daughters will abhor us, and they'll sing in
But won't be whores
dreadful
to us.
chorus. What have you done, Sister Suffragette?
Beautiful.
What have you done,
Keep it together.
Sister Suffragette?
Good morning.
Hello.
I'm trying to decide what to get my Republican-leaning family members for Christmas. And
Guns.
I'm really thinking
Yeah, you're
about
gonna
a
poison them,
donation
aren't you?
in their name to Planned Parenthood. Something that I feel strongly about. They don't. But it's better than getting no gift at all. Have a great day.
Her body, my
I don't
choice.
hate that one at all. Fine, if that's what you're going to go
Spend
for.
your money on
Give
pen.
me
pen- I don't care whose name you put it
a
under.
reason. Do it.
So men think
Oh!
Hello.
take it from somebody that used to be a man.
Take her to somebody that
You
used
got
to be a man,
boobs.
he says.
You got a vajayjay. Guess what, honey? You own them.
She's like, I have Princess
Trust me,
Leia in my
they
living
want
room.
it. Make them own it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how you can be a woman
Horrifying.
and support
Not
that
that
man
one.
No, the
because
other
he
one.
publicly hates women. You're just saying you have no respect for yourself, is how I'm seeing this.
Where do they get this
Misguided.
garbage?
They're
But
just
here's,
so
here's the
misguided.
thing.
Thank you.
There are a lot of
And
women
now
out
he's
there
gonna be in
that
office
do not
again,
believe in
he can
abortion.
replace the person that's
There's a
gonna be
lot of-
stepping
That's
down
true.
with
There's
another
a lot of
pro-life
women out there that don't believe in
that doesn't
trans
care
women.
about women's health.
Well,
There
I
are a
heard
lot of
someone
them.
So
say
basically,
someone
we
say
are
that
living
women,
in the
more
Handmaid's
women went
Tale.
out to vote and voted
yeah.
because
So,
for Trump because
all of you
women
guys
buy eggs
that are acting
more
like it's
often than
not
they
his
get
fault.
abortions.
It is.
Trump won.
It's a valid point.
We're officially about to become second-class citizens. Here's a tip.
What do you mean?
If you ever encounter a
You already
man-
are.
If you ever encounter a man, this
Dude,
week,
I drove by a
if you're
farm with
scared,
nothing
whatever,
but
you don't want
women
them
in
around you,
cages.
what you're gonna do
It was
is
crazy
Talk
on the way
it
here.
draws attention
Lot
to
3 when I
yourself.
was headed home.
They
Yeah, it's
get
already
scared.
happening.
There's like a look of fear in their eyes. They all get it, and they leave you alone. So yeah, I'm sure we've all tried to be nice, and they follow us home and whatever. No longer being nice, we're barking.
Oh dear.
So we're gonna have
I'm just
women
gonna
just
start
start
being
barking
so
at people.
mean to men.
Does that mean we're
Like,
gonna have the fucking?
Not like I wasn't
oh,
really
God damn it.
particularly nice to them before.
What was that guy's
Like,
talk show?
I just very quickly came on here to say that I'm so excited for
90s.
and I fully support
Arsenio
this
Hall.
movement
Arsenio
of
Hall.
making
We're just gonna have that come back.
lives,
Yeah.
but really anyone who voted for Trump's lives miserable. I'm really enjoying all this content about tormenting them. So keep it up.
How could you not vote for Kamala? I just
Kamala?
don't get it. How
Well,
could
she
you
was a
possibly
terrible
vote for
candidate.
A man.
She's got a 5 head.
Straight
No
white
shit.
male. Of
She's got
all
movies.
people. A straight white male.
What the fuck is going on with her head?
How could you do that? How could you do that to us?
Her and the dude from
How could you
That ain't
Ukraine.
no forehead. That's a movie
How would you do
theater.
that to us?
Her and the dude from Ukraine.
Somebody
Just
who's-
imagine
she's
those
just
children.
staring.
I just don't get it. How could you not vote for Kamala?
Camelot.
Make it make sense.
Camelot.
People.
How could
I'm
you
making
not
plans.
vote for Joe Kamala?
I've got
Here we are.
2 plans on
boy, look at
how I
this. Great
can
plans, too,
survive
I'd have to say.
an authoritarian hellscape.
What a
I'm focusing on those plans, and I'm kind of getting excited because I'm good with the plan, you know, and I'm implementing my plan, and it's big and it's scary, but you know, what's the alternative?
She needs to be investigated.
There's not one. No. Okay, so do your thing, make a plan, start working on your plan.
A plan
and,
to do what, lady?
Yeah, build your bubble every day.
That's
Keep the
what's
losers
wrong with
and
the country.
haters
Yeah, no
out of your
shit,
bubble,
you're in
'cause
a
it's your
bubble.
You get to decide what goes on in your bubble.
That's
you
the
can
problem.
be delusional in your bubble. You can be happy in your
Well,
bubble.
at least she's admitting
you
she can be
proactive in
she's
your bubble.
delusional.
Do whatever you want in your bubble. It is your bubble. It is time to cut the dead weight out of our lives, guys.
I also think we should go do our own January 6th. What do you guys say?
6th.
Yeah.
Jan 6.
We're gonna bring streamers,
Let's go.
Rainbows,
Let's
Let's
stop.
go.
glitter.
Dictator. Save America.
Dominic.
We're
I
gonna
don't
glitter.
believe you.
They don't love America. That's
hear
just
one
it
of
too.
your-
We're gonna
They're-
glitter bomb the White House. Ah, let's do it, boys.
Sparkle fingers.
Ah!
Telling the guy, no, I want you to ball up your fist and break their shit. Do you understand me? The only person you got to worry about getting in trouble with is me. And you're going to get in
And
way
law
more
enforcement.
trouble if you participate in that bullshit than if you punch somebody in the mouth for participating in that bullshit. Do you understand me? Do you understand
Is
me?
this a mom telling this to her kids?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
punch him in
shit.
the eye, Kevin. Exactly. Punch him right in the eye.
Jeez.
Because
All
it is
Kevin's
not
had
She
enough-
bad
just told
parents.
me
Listen,
to punch them in the eye.
All
not
Kevin's
enough to
had
just
bad
not
parents.
Be
Look at it.
asshole
Home
boys,
Alone.
right?
Her roof isn't even
You have
completed.
to
Look at her
do
ceiling.
things
That's
Live in
the
a fucking
about
shed.
the
That's the
other
basement.
asshole
Yeah, they're in
boys.
the
It is
basement.
See
your
the fucking
job
concrete
to stop
walls?
those boys from being assholes. Got it?
Must
That's
be
all. Go
fucking
finish watching your
nice.
cartoons.
For everyone that voted for that
Make sure you
man,
get that open up, honey,
I
before you start
want
recording.
nothing to do with you.
Look at
Yeah.
that. That's
I'm not going to
intentional.
engage with you.
Where's
and
the
honestly,
areola?
like if you leave comments on my page
So
saying
fucking
Trump
stupid.
2024
Come
or
on.
whatever, that's fine because you're just making it easier for me to figure out who I should be blocking.
I'm just going to come out and say it because I'm tired of hearing people trying to explain away why these poor, disenfranchised young men skewed
all the
Republican this
talking
election.
points.
They like MAGA because they want to go back to the time where they were
I don't remember
handed
her
the keys to
saying
the
MAGA.
castle and a doting wife in exchange for existing. They feel
God,
disenfranchised
these
because
people are
this is no
fucking
longer their
retarded.
reality.
I just
That's
told a Trumper
true.
wearing a Trump shirt in Palm Springs, California at the Trader Joe's, "F you."
Good for you.
Wow.
You go, girl.
And I'm insane, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you-
are.
you
You're
are.
Right, I
unhinged.
am
Absolutely
being
off
crazy.
your
I
rocker.
have lost
You fucking
my
did it.
mind. What do you want to do about it?
I don't
You
know.
Want to find out
Well,
just how much?
What a act of rebellion.
I don't know. I was here to buy
He got out
fucking
his
avocados and eggs.
and
I heard they
stood
could
behind my
just
car,
yelled
and
at
I
me.
backed out, and I just thought, if he's gonna be stupid enough to stand there, I will hit him because
He's gonna be
that's how
stupid
much I
enough to
don't
come
give
into an
a shit,
establishment that sells things and he wants to
Get out
buy.
of the way.
Fuck him.
Keyboard warriors.
And then came up to my window, and like I should have just driven off. I didn't. I don't know what I said. I think I blacked out a little bit. I think I was
She
actually
blacked
working
out.
through
What the
ripping
fuck?
his face completely
Now
off
she's
of his
trying to
stupid
steal that
fucking
from
head.
people.
No big deal.
We get it. We get
What
it.
the fuck? Anyway.
What is wrong with these people?
This is what we should have watched last week. I wish I would have had. That's the thing. There's like 1,000 of them.
Yeah, there's so many.
And the thing
yeah.
is, out of the 1,000, there's like 700 that have commentary. So you're like, eh.
Yeah.
But you got 300 gems in there. 300 gems.
That's really...
Anyway.
Oh, there was the one with the black woman who was just screaming in her car.
Yeah. That's at the very start
Someone
of one
wrote
of them.
a song to that.
Did they really?
Yeah. It's a heavy metal song they added to that.
That's
soundtrack.
badass.
It was pretty good.
Well, it's just good that, hopefully in a couple of weeks we all won't be dead.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We'll see what happens
Tim,
tomorrow.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I haven't slept well.
You won't tonight.
Yeah, I won't tonight.
Yeah,
It's
probably
fine.
tonight.
Damn it.
The whole time you just think of air raid sirens.
I'll play some video games.
Yeah,
As long
that'll
as I got
help.
Internet,
Just
I'll
play
be
gun
happy.
games.
Yeah.
Play games about war.
Zombies. They help me go to sleep.
Well, that's what we're going to be creating with all the nuclear fallout.
Yeah, lots of ghouls.
Zombies everywhere.
Yay.
No.
A ghoul would be cool.
All right, goodbye, everybody. I can't do this anymore. Anyway, thank you for listening to the show. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, blah, 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 blah. Goodbye, everybody.
Subscribe.